Have you ever run your hand across a polished piece of wood and felt that smooth, living warmth that only real craftsmanship can bring? That moment when simple grain patterns catch the light just right and suddenly it feels like you're touching something far more valuable than timber. That's the feeling I want to talk about today, because hidden in that beauty is not just art, but opportunity. Welcome to Crafting Luxuries for Profit, Easy Wood Projects, Big Returns. This video is about discovering how even the simplest woodworking ideas can become elegant, high-value luxuries that people are willing to pay real money for. Whether you're a beginner who just loves the smell of fresh-cut pine or a seasoned maker looking to add profit to passion, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to turn small pieces of wood into objects of desire and how to make those objects work for you financially. Let's start with an idea. Luxury isn't always about gold fittings or exotic woods from faraway forests. Luxury is about experience, how something looks, feels, and fits into someone's life. A simple wooden tray can feel luxurious if it's perfectly balanced, smooth to the touch, and finished in a tone that brings calm to a dining table. A small handcrafted lamp base, shaped with care and oiled until it glows, can transform a plain corner of a home into a peaceful space. When we talk about crafting luxuries, we're really talking about crafting moments of delight. Every piece of wood carries its own story. The knots, the rings, the subtle color shifts, they're like fingerprints of nature. Your job as a woodworker is to read that story and highlight it. When you do, even the simplest project becomes special. A customer isn't just buying a cutting board, they're buying a story of patience, texture, and authenticity. And in a world full of plastic and machine-made sameness, that authenticity has value. Luxury in woodworking is not defined by complexity, it's defined by care. It's the way your hands move over the grain, how you choose the finish, how you photograph and present your work. The beauty of this craft lies in transforming simplicity into sophistication. So today, let's uncover the secrets behind making wood projects that not only look beautiful but bring in consistent profit. Because when you understand the balance between craftsmanship and business, your workshop can become more than a creative space, it can become a thriving source of income. Let's begin with the heart of the matter, design and finish. Good design doesn't shout for attention, it invites you in. Think about straight lines, balanced proportions, and smooth edges. People associate clean, minimal design with quality and luxury because it feels intentional. You don't need intricate carvings or fancy hardware to make something valuable. A perfectly cut and finished block of walnut with a gentle curve can look more expensive than a cluttered, over-decorated piece. That's the quiet confidence of luxury. Now, let's talk about finish, the soul of any wood project. If you want your work to look high-end, spend time on the surface. Sand patiently, step by step, until the wood feels silky under your fingers. Use natural oils or waxes that bring out the grain instead of hiding it. When light glides over a surface smoothly, it tells a story of care, and that's what buyers pay for. Even the simplest item can become luxurious through detail. Imagine building a small set of coasters. Choose dark walnut, bevel the edges, brand your initials subtly on the back, wrap them in linen, and tie them with twine. You've just turned a $5 project into a $40 set that feels like a boutique product. That's how you build perceived value, and perceived value is the language of profit. When you start seeing every scrap of wood as potential, the opportunities are endless. Leftover pieces can become phone stands, candle holders, jewelry trays, or wall hooks. Small builds, when designed tastefully, sell faster and often yield higher margins than big furniture pieces. And don't forget, the market for small, elegant home decor is booming. People want handcrafted beauty without paying designer prices. You can offer that balance between affordability and class. Now, about profit. Too many creators undervalue their work because they see it as a hobby. But when you sell, you're not offering just a piece of wood, you're offering your time, creativity, and craftsmanship. That's worth something. If you spend $10 on materials and 2 hours on labor, don't sell it for $15. Sell it for $60 or $80 if it looks and feels premium. People aren't paying for cost, they're paying for the emotion your craft gives them. Here's the truth about luxury pricing: the higher the confidence behind your product, the more people trust its value. Underpricing makes it look cheap, fair or higher pricing communicates exclusivity. So price boldly, but always back it up with quality and presentation. Speaking of presentation, how you show your work is everything. Photograph it in natural light with soft backgrounds. Show close-ups of the grain, the finish, the edges. Use warm tones and minimal props. People buy with their eyes before they buy with their wallets. When posting online or on marketplaces like Etsy, describe your pieces emotionally. Instead of saying, handmade wood tray, say, crafted from rich walnut to bring timeless warmth to your morning ritual. That's storytelling, and storytelling sells. Another powerful tool is consistency. Pick your style and stick to it. If you love Scandinavian light tones, keep that across your projects. If you prefer dark, rich finishes, let that define your brand. Consistency builds recognition, and recognition builds trust. You'll find that luxury brands don't chase variety, they perfect identity. You can do the same, even in your garage or small studio. Let's not forget the power of authenticity. Show people your process. Film short clips of sanding, oiling, or polishing. Let your audience see the love you pour into your craft. Behind every product is a maker, and customers today want to know the maker's story. And yes, your workspace matters too. Even a small corner can become a charming creative environment. A clean setup, a simple background, and organized tools give your work a professional feel. People connect to makers who take pride in their space. It shows discipline and care. Now let's look at how small projects lead to big returns. A single serving board can be made in a few hours for around $15 in materials. Sell it for $70. That's a healthy profit. Do 5 per week, and you're suddenly generating steady income. That's the power of crafting smart, not harder. Batchmaking is another secret. Create several of the same design in one go. You'll save time, materials, and effort while maintaining quality. Luxury doesn't require endless novelty, it thrives on refinement. Remember, every luxury piece is an emotion turned tangible. You're not selling just decor, you're selling a sense of calm, elegance, and pride in owning something handmade. And when customers feel that emotion, they come back. They tell friends. They share photos online. That's how small makers grow into brands. Let's take a moment to step back. Why do we do this? Why does crafting with wood matter so much? Because in a world of fast production, making something by hand reminds us to slow down. It reconnects us with patience, with precision, with pride. That's what gives your work its soul, and that's what buyers feel. When someone purchases your creation, they're not just getting an item. They're bringing home a piece of your story. That's the true meaning of luxury, something made with intention, touched by real hands, and built to last. So, if you've been waiting for the right time to start, this is it. Choose a simple project. Focus on finish, detail, and presentation. Photograph it beautifully, share it proudly, and price it with confidence. You already have everything you need: your tools, your imagination, and your determination. Each project you complete brings you one step closer to turning your passion into profit. Because when you craft with care, the rewards are more than financial. They're emotional, creative, and deeply fulfilling. Thank you for watching and sharing this time with me. If this inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with other dreamers who believe in the art of making. Remember, luxury isn't about money, it's about meaning. So keep crafting luxuries, keep creating beauty, and keep believing in the value of your hands and heart. Until next time, stay inspired and keep turning wood into wonder.